Day 156 of my case study, Testing Out My Legion Secret. My name is Mike Iser, and hold up, if you're here from Facebook Reels, Instagram, TikTok, what you're looking for is my other business, my business which generated $1,000 a month in 2 months' time. That one is over here in the description, the second link, jobquittingincome.com. If you click on this, this will lead you to a page which is going to give you more information about how that all works. But before you click on that, you're going to want to look at this video here, Day 0. And this link is in the description. If you open this up and you click this first playlist, it'll bring you to this, Day 0. And if you haven't seen this, most likely you've been led here, but you haven't watched the whole video. A lot of people haven't. This 14 minutes is going to explain in a nutshell how this business works, okay? So with that understanding, then you can go back and check out this job quitting income link over here. And this is what's, one thing I want to mention is that I have seen insane results as of late using certain tactics. Now, some of these tactics that I've been using are for free in this free training, right? How to generate all this free traffic with social media. However, there is one little secret sauce that I've got that I'm sharing specifically with only the people that come on board with me on this system. And that's allowed me to see this huge spike from right over here to here, a huge spike in traffic where I'm getting 300 subs a day. It dropped down, but it's coming back up. And it also allowed me to get to the top of the leaderboards in MIF, right? You see I'm over here tied for number 1. Actually, I'm number 2 though. I was at number 1 earlier. But anyways, I'm just showing you this so that you understand that it's possible to see powerful results using free traffic methods. Now, some of that is shared over here for free, like I said. If you want to learn how I'm doing it to get this big blow up over here, what I changed over here, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com once you come on board over, where is it over here? It's, what is it? The second link? When you get to this video, it's the first link, right? Just go to jobquittingincome.com once you're signed on board with it, and I'd recommend going with 1 year. You're gonna have the option to go for 1 year because that allows you to get $20 commissions and $200 commissions. But more about that is on Day 0. But let's not get off on too much of a rant. Just wanted to bring everyone that was, because I have most of the people that are coming here from looking for that business opportunity. So I gotta address two different groups of people. But for everyone else, for everyone that hasn't done that yet, go do that. For everyone else, My Legion Secret, this is the other business opportunity, right? This got me to $1,000 a month in 4 months' time, okay? And this is a system that is drip feeding us 100 leads each day. And these leads are leads in the internet marketing space, meaning that they're looking to make money online in some form or fashion. So what we're doing is we're going over to clickbank.com, the affiliate marketplace, and we're finding products over there that we can promote to these people. We're grabbing the email swipes provided by the vendors, copying them, pasting them inside of this system. This system has an inbuilt mailer that we can mail out to the leads. And we're getting clicks and we're getting sales. So we're getting 100 leads a day, which is 3,000 a month, which is 6,000 and 9,000 it builds, right? And we're getting clicks and we're getting sales doing this. Now I've broken even day 50. Day 60 I was in profit. And as long as things continue, I used to say that I'm in profit $500 a month, but now I'm at the point where I'm in profit $800 and now actually $1,000 profit a month. You see, I have $210 worth of expenses, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. The month before last, I had $1,000 total. Last month, I had $1,210 total. And my expenses were $210, meaning that I was in profit $1,000 last month. Now, as far as the expenses go, let me just get into that real quick. So, for this system, we are spending $1 a day for those 100 leads, right? Because it's a $30 a month membership. So it's $30 a month, and then there's also a $30 setup fee the first month. So $30 setup fee first month, $30 recurring billing, that's $60. Thereafter, it's just the $30 a month. Month number 2, month number 3, and so on. Now, one key thing to this program is that you don't only get 100 leads a day because, well, if you do something here, if you refer someone using this referral ID, you will get 100 bonus leads. And if you get those bonus leads, you'll be at 200 leads a day, which is 6,000 leads at the end of the month, right? Now, if you don't have anyone to refer, you can actually refer yourself. And if you do that, then you got 200 to your top account, 100 on your bottom. That's 300 leads a day, which is 9,000 a month, right? So we've gone from 3,000 to 6,000 to 9,000, and that sounds insane already, but it gets crazier because even though 200 is the limit, you can get around that by chaining multiple accounts one under the other, which is what I did. I've got 7 accounts, and each one of them is at 200 except the bottom, but I got to sign up even on my bottom account, so that now I've got 200 times 7, 1,400 leads a day, okay? Now, that's how I've been able to see these crazy results, but I would suggest to you, you don't have to go all out and get 7 accounts. You could go with a recommended of 5 accounts to see a decent amount of results in a reasonable time frame. And if you're strapped for cash, go with a minimum of 2 accounts. That way you're at least taking advantage of the bonus leads, okay? Now, there are people that have 10 accounts and even more accounts, but what I'd strongly suggest is go with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold for ideally 3, even better 4 months time, because that's where things really start taking off, I find. You're gonna see your first sale typically week 3, week 4, sometimes earlier, sometimes later, if you're doing everything right, but everything starts popping off end of month 3, beginning of month 4 for whatever reason. So go with a number of accounts you can comfortably hold. If you go for 10 accounts, be sure you can comfortably hold that, okay, for 3 or 4 months. And if you go with fewer accounts, go with a number of accounts again that you can comfortably hold for 3 or 4 months, and be patient. You're gonna have to be more patient with fewer accounts. That's the main hurdle with fewer accounts. But having explained all of this, I think I've covered everything. I say this every time because I say the same stuff every day. It's hard to keep track of where I am, but I think I've covered everything. So, the expenses. So the reason why my expenses are $210 is because I've got the 7 accounts, and I have to spend $210 each month to cover those expenses for those 7 accounts, right? So let me grab a drink of water here. And now, let's get into the results. Did I get a sale to end the week off? Let's see. Boom, little baby sale. I gotta take it. So we are at $21.80 here for the day in question, $259.87 for the week. So we fell short of our goal of 300 plus. So unfortunate. So right now we're ranging between $250 to $340 a week. That's where we're at right now, it seems. And my goal was to be at consistently 300 plus, because if I'm at 300 plus each week, that's $1,200 a month, which is what I hit last month, which allowed me to be in profit by $1,000 a month, you know? So I want that going forward, and more, obviously, right? Because as the months have been going on, income has been increasing. So let's just continue on, and I'll talk more about that a little bit later. So we are, okay, this is from account number 1. Let me just zoom in over here, this sale. Account number 1 got it. And let's see, the hop total was 1,303. We had order form impressions were crazy, 22, okay? Let's see over here. Another interesting thing is that this blue line is a 7-day moving average, and it's been going up, down, and it's been going up again. So typically, in the past, when it goes up again, it's because I've switched products. And I would think that, oh, I've switched products, so that's why it's going up again. But I haven't switched products this time around. The only difference now is I've just got so many different emails that I'm playing with, rather than the same 10 emails. So maybe that has something to do with this. I have no idea how to explain this, because I previously thought it was only going back up again because I switched products. Maybe this is just the natural flow, but it's slowly going in waves, and it's slowly trending upwards. And let's look over here. This is the bar chart over here, the last 4 months. And what else to show you? This document right over here. So we are at $115.81 so far for the month, and we are at a gross income of $3,930. We're nearing the $4,000 mark, and we're at $2,460 net income. Okay, so that covers that. And let's see over here, account number 1 got it. Account number 1 is now at its 13th sale, and it's at $488. My phone is going off. Okay, I'm gonna have to call them back. Okay, so we are at 213 leads, 213,000 leads so far. Just waiting for that thing to end. Okay, now I can concentrate again. We are back at, we're back. What am I saying here? I totally lost my train of thought. We are at 213,900 leads at this point in time. Well over 200,000 leads. And yeah, that covers that. So now the next thing to cover is, one thing I wanted to show you over here is that we are at the last 14 days, we are at 1,409 hops per order. So previously we went as low as 1,200 hops per order, and I think it was around there. And now it's like, it seems like it's going up a little bit. So, but it's still very good, 1,400 compared to what I was used to. So I don't know when I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna have to play it by ear, but yeah, who knows? Like maybe if I switched, we'd have hit 300. Who knows? But anyways, if you're looking to come on board with this system, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to the description over here, click on this first link, and if you do click that link, let me know. Send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. What I'll do is I'll send you over some 500 swipe files, and 200 of the 500 swipe files are written in a generic fashion such that you can copy and paste them to promote Warrior Plus offers, My Legion Secret itself, and you'd want to use these emails to promote My Legion Secret itself so that you can get those bonus signups on your bottom account. So if you got 5 accounts at 900 leads a day, you can get 5 accounts at 1,000 leads a day. Get the extra 100 leads a day on the bottom account. That's 3,000 extra leads a month, right? So do let me know if you've signed up, and also provide you with free email support, because this game will mess with your head. And I'll provide you with some, if you need me to go over any of your statistics, like if you're wondering why you're not getting sales, you want me to analyze your data, I can do that as well, okay? Because I've just been overwhelmed. I try to help everyone on the channel, but I've got to cut back because I literally cannot answer everyone that's asking me questions on social media. It's gotten to that crazy point now. I give preference to my YouTube though, I'll say that much. So you guys got that going. But anyways, I'm just saying that I can't answer everyone in massive detail. It gets to the point now where it's draining for me because I'm just being pulled in so many directions. What do I need to go over now? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on this link over here, right? And this link is gonna give you a bit more information about My Legion Secret, but you wanna click this first button. When you click this, enter your email, click Get Started, you're gonna be brought over to the sales page. And the sales page, you're gonna, go through it and watch this video. But once you sign up for it, this is where you're gonna have to start paying close attention after you sign up for your first account, okay? First account doesn't matter. Second account, pay attention. So you log into your first account, and then we're gonna copy this link. This is your referral ID. You're gonna paste it in the browser, press enter. That'll lead you back to the sales page. Then you purchase your second account that way. And that way your second account is made underneath your first, giving your first 100 bonus leads. So that if you go to the My Leads over here, this shows as 200 leads will appear in this much time, okay? So when you first get this, you're gonna be at 100 leads. And then when you do this, it's gonna take time to update. You're gonna have to wait for it to update. And then the following day, you're gonna have 300 leads, then 500, then 700, okay? Now, one other thing, you can use, you have to use different email addresses when you're creating these accounts. So with Gmail, you can create 5 different Gmail accounts with one phone number. And if you run out of Gmails, use Yahoo, use mail.com, or use Proton Mail, okay? So one other thing is that when you're creating these accounts in the same day, you need to add a number at the end of your first and last name, like Mike2, Iser2, Mike3, Iser3. And the reason we do that is because the system, seeing the same first and last name over and over again, will think something's going on here, and they won't allow you to do that. So to get around that, we have to do that. And then we can go over to the profile over here, delete those numbers later on, okay? So One last thing is I'll show you graphically how you're going to set this up. So your second account is going to be made underneath your first account using this link over here, okay? And for the third account, you're going to not use this, you're going to use your second account's referral link over here, okay? To create the third account. And for the fourth account, you do not use the first, you do not use the second, you log into your third account, you grab this link, and then you create your fourth account with that, okay? You go down this chain. So that way, each account winds up with 200 leads, except the bottom one, right? And I already talked to you about how to get that bottom one to 200, right? With the email swipe files. But that covers that. And if you run into any issues, you can contact support because they're aware people want to create these multiple accounts. But next step is to go to clickbank.com. It's free to sign up. And once you've signed up, you open this menu, you go to accounts, create a nickname, and you're gonna select affiliate here because we're promoting products. And you select a nickname over here, type it in rather, following these instructions, you sign up, and then this will pop up here. When you click on it, it's gonna lead you to the overview page. And from here, we're gonna go to the marketplace. And we're gonna look through all these categories of products and go for e-business and e-marketing. This is the best category for the leads we're being given. So we click on this, and then we're gonna go to, let's go back up here, either the first product or the third product. Now, I would suggest going like, oh, sorry, you have to sort this by gravity first. Now, the reason we sort this by gravity is so we can rank the products from the products that are generating the most sales for the most affiliates onward, right? So we want to stick with product number 1 over here, once sorted by gravity, or product number 3. Okay, now I'm on product number 3, so I'm going to open this up. Okay, this affiliate page over here. And on this page, by the way, when you pick up My Legion Secret, they will upsell you to get some swipe files, but you don't have to buy that upsell because we're using these emails over here for free, okay? So actually, we're not using these specific ones anymore because what I'm preferring to use are these other emails, and it's in the description below, but I got these other emails by opting in over here. When you opt in, the vendor sends you every week new swipe files that you can use, and I've copied the best ones and put them in a document in the description right over here, okay? So this is the document, and right now, actually, one thing I wanted to mention is that I've updated this document recently, and there's an interesting email here for social paid, which is the #1 product, and that is make $25 an hour to work with Elon Musk. So I'm curious to see how that will do. That sounds interesting. I'm curious to see how that performs. But right now we're not promoting social paid. We're promoting WriteAppReviews. So I added one more for WriteAppReviews from that new batch of emails that have just come out. But if you're on this email list over here, and this is the one at the bottom. This is the one that I sent out today. So what you're going to do is, if you're going to be sending out the emails, you'd come over here. You would copy this. Let me see. I think I used this one over here. Control C. Then you come down over here to the mailing system, select your leads, and then Control V, paste that in there. Then grab the body over here. Okay, you copy this, Control C, and then you paste this. Like if you paste this directly over here, let me just highlight this, backspace to delete, and Control V. It's going to look a little bit strange, right? All the formatting is off. So to get around that, one thing that I do, well, one thing you can do is you can just unbold this and then fix it up. But another way to fix it up is by pasting it in a text file that gets rid of all the formatting for you. But it doesn't always work for whatever reason. Sometimes it does work, and when you paste it in here, it looks like this. And if it doesn't, and it looks like all this, it's still wonky, then pick your poison. If you want to improve this one over here or improve this one over here, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, once you got it all sorted out, you got it all fixed up. So let me just show you how that goes over here real quick. So let's just assume that when I pasted it in, it looked like this. You're gonna have to make some small changes over here. You're gonna have to bold some things, like over here. This is where the link goes. You're gonna have to bold this over here, location and skills and background needed, all this stuff. And once you're done with all of that, one other thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put in, sometimes over here it says name in brackets. And what that is, let me zoom in over here a bit. Oh, it was already at 100. Okay. So what this name is telling you is that that's a placeholder, and it's asking you to put in a short code over here for first name. This first name fix over here. So let's copy this and paste this in over here. And if we use this, this is going to put that person's actual first name in that spot. Okay. So anything else over here? Okay, so one other thing I'd like to do is double check over here, because sometimes this happens. I don't know why this happens. So I just like to double check up here that everything is carried over properly and that the title looks good. And then let me just load up the last email I sent to just speed this up along a little bit. So here we go. So next thing to do is to insert our affiliate link over here. So let's pretend that there's no affiliate links over here. So what you do is you'd highlight this, you'd come over here, and where it says hop link, we'd grab this, okay? Copy it, and then come to your text document over here, paste it in, because we've got to make some alterations over here. We got to put in where it says your ClickBank ID, our nickname that we entered in earlier, and mine is this. So I'm going to type that in, and then highlight this and copy it, and then come back over here. Oh, one thing I want to mention is that there's a tracking ID at the end here, and it's WAR for WriteAppReviews, the products we're promoting, and MLGS 1 for our first account, so we know where the sale came from. Okay, so we come back over here, we highlight this, we press this button, and we Control V, paste that in there. And now, once we've got all our links in here, we click perfect timing. This is going to send out the email when it's most likely going to be seen and clicked on, so that'll increase our open rate. So always click that. And then we're going to hit send email. There'll be an orange button over here like this. And when we send the email, this will pop up, seeing that we got to wait until like 23 hours before we can mail out again. Once that pops up, you right click over here, duplicate this tab, and on the duplicated tab, we're going to sign out and sign back in with our second account. And the reason why we're doing this is so we can copy and paste all the information over again, so it's a faster process. So what we're going to do is copy this, Control C, and then come to the tab that we just opened our second account on, and go to the mailing system, select all our leads, and then Control V, paste that in there, and then come back over here, grab the body, Control A, Control C. That's what I'm typing right there to copy all of that. Then come down here, highlight this, backspace, Control V. Now we need to make some small changes here, so let me just click on this and change the 1 to a 2. And then do that again over here, so we're tracking for our second account. Okay, hit perfect timing, and we are good to go. We hit send email here, and it's the same process for each one of our accounts. It'll take you about 15 minutes to start with, but you'll get it down to 10 minutes and even 5 minutes at the point where you can just like highlight the previous email you sent out and just load it up and just send it, you know? Maybe make some small alterations to the subject line. But that is the system in a nutshell. So if you're looking to come on board with this, shoot me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. And if you want to go on board with the other program, that is at jobquittingincome.com. Again, send me an email if you need to for that for more information. But I'm going to wrap this one up here. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.